Hey guys, welcome back to another serving of food for thought. Of course, not everything in the reading will resonate with you, so I encourage you to take what does and of course, leave the rest. However, if this resonates or you just so happen to like this reading, let me know by commenting down below or liking this video. So let's jump right into the energy here. Holy Spirit, what are the messages here for the collective energies? What are the messages that best represent the energy of the light? So I feel you were divinely guided towards a different path. I feel this is a necessary situation. This is to deter you from what could distract you from your purpose, what is meant for you. I feel you are divinely guided when it comes to what is unsighted, unseen factors, because something is brewing. Something is brewing and someone feels you're guarded. Someone wants you to be passionately ignited. They want you to think of them the way they think of you. Someone wants to build with you again. Someone wants a breakthrough. I feel this is someone who may have dealt you a bad hand, because this energy is coming out of the unknown or stepping into the unknown. But whatever it is attached to unfounded fears. I feel this is someone who knows they took things from a very innocent space and made it more corrupt or hard to deal with. But whatever it is, it was a losing battle. Because something is brewing and overflowing when it comes to someone resurrecting something, opening something, speaking up. Whatever the case, whatever it is, they're going back and forth about it. Someone's going back and forth about the journey, or going back and forth about healing old wounds, or they're thinking about how they just let you slip away. Someone is now wanting to break free of something. They're wanting to find a new perspective, but I feel justice is taking place here. And this is why many of you were divinely guided. Many of you are no longer wanting to tame something, fix something. No longer wanting to be stuck in a loop or have a battle of wits when it comes to someone you've been dealing with for some time now. I feel that this is someone who knows something is over. The frequency has changed, and this energy could be plotting. I feel this energy is trying to come up with something, because you may have cut the cord, or they feel like the energy cord between the two of you is now slipping away, because now the frequency is off, and someone knows it's because they were resisting or causing something more harsh or more detrimental to deal with. Whatever it is, they feel has left a permanent stain. Whether this is a permanent stain on you or them, someone feels like they need to get over the pain of a harsh ending. They're grieving over you. This energy is grieving over you and going through a dark night of the soul, because they are still wearing a mask even though things are falling apart. I feel something is still innocent about this situation. Please take it how it resonates. That is not for everyone. But someone knows they let something slip away with you, and they should have held on to it, because they know something has left a mark. And I feel it's the very reason something is in overflow when it comes to emotion, or someone's in their feelings when it comes to karma, or the fact that they are still thinking about you. Let's get some more energy here, Holy Spirit. Holy Spirit, what are the messages here? What are the messages here for the collective energies? So someone is tempted when it comes to you, and this is why they could be plotting. Someone wants the energy to be the same as it used to be, but I feel justice or karma is stepping in when it comes to something that is being exposed or resurrected. But whatever the case, someone is wanting to set something straight. But for some reason, someone in this situation feels like someone is acting cold. This could be your energy or theirs, but I feel someone is acting cold when it comes to someone who is completely innocent. Or believes they are. I feel this energy is still going through temptations when it comes to secrets and things that they are holding on when it comes to their thoughts, their morals. Whatever they're investing in, it's causing change within choices, family, obligations. I feel this energy is sending mixed signals or having mixed emotions about reaching out to you, releasing something. I feel this is someone who is going through a lot behind the scenes, and they could be plotting on not just you, but other things. They're wanting to release something, but I feel the one thing they can't release is how they feel about you. They're watching or waiting for a chance, but they feel like something has gone dead, something has gone left. Something is too quiet for them. Even though they are the ones that created this mess or put things at a distance with you, this energy feels like you're coming up as the mysterious one. This is why they're wanting to have a leap of faith or take a leap of faith. Someone is wanting to make a leap of faith when it comes to their choices. They're wanting to make a gesture when it comes to you. They're thinking about the potential, but they're also thinking about what they have broken. Someone no longer wants to be broken or no longer wants something to be broken with you. They're starting to feel foolish. Foolish for how toxic they became, or the fact that they never gave you your flowers. Someone never put you on a pedestal or made you an obligation. Someone never gave you the same energy that was given, and this is why they can't seem to understand the changes in their life. But I feel these changes were meant to humble them. I feel these changes and even your silence were meant to humble this energy who is now feeling like you're no longer waiting or anxiously wanting to reach out or see them. I feel this energy has been waiting on something from you, but I feel your cold silence has humbled them in a very big way. I feel this is someone who knows that you're no longer waiting, all because of their small-minded ways or their betrayals. I feel this energy just feels a little bit more comfortable in silence or solitude, but this silence is starting to get to them. They're starting to regret it, even though they feel like it may be their only option. This energy could be taking aim at something that is unspoken in love. Someone knows they need to speak out, but I feel they're speaking out in the wrong way. Someone's speaking out, but just not speaking to you. This energy is going through an awakening when it comes to a truth, and this is why they're still hesitant to reach out to you, because they're still trying to put their thoughts together. But I feel something unexpected will cause this energy to understand that you are the one that is in favor. This energy has a lot of passion. They want to fight for something with you, but they are exhausted from their desires, their weaknesses, their lustful ways. Their lustful ways that they now feel took them nowhere. Someone now feels and they're starting to believe that you are their twin flame, a soulmate, or a connection that was never supposed to be broken. Because now that they look back on it, they are starting to realize you never deserved the energy that was given. I feel this separation is causing someone to realize what they invested their time and energy in, their choices. The choices that they now regret has now become a permanent stain or a permanent mark also. As this energy is wanting to believe something is at a closure or some type of end, but I feel in so many ways things have yet to start. I feel this energy is now thinking about their choices and even their family tree, as this energy could be plotting to win when they should be going within. I feel this energy is affected by their choices as well as a family tree. They're giving mixed signals because they're still going through some things. Some things are still being resurrected when it comes to someone you're separated from. I feel their choices have them in overflow when it comes to investments, regrets, and things that have left a permanent mark on their heart. Someone knows they are playing a losing game, a losing battle with you, and this is why something is brewing. But I feel someone's going to regret the changes that are truly going to be made. Because I feel in so many ways it's also going to affect their heart. For many of you, this energy is silently waiting, silently crying, but someone is definitely affected by the distance or the lack of your attention. But in so many ways, they know they are guilty as charged when it comes to their skeletons. I feel something has become a ripple effect. But even though this energy knows something isn't going their way, this energy is still holding on. I feel this energy has been holding on over time, and even though many of you are choosing to let go because it almost seems like they don't care. But I feel their emotions, your light, your energy is starting to invade them. So I feel like you have done something from the heart. And I feel for many of you, you silently did something for them, and at first they didn't know about it, but now they do. And I feel this makes them more resentful with self because they know for sure what they have done to you. I feel you invade their heart, their mind, their soul because of their rigid games. Someone knows they have opened something that they know they can't close, but they're also thinking about what's not being said and what's being said about them. This energy is having a gut feeling that there'll be no second chances after the aftermath of never trying, never caring, but they are still seeing you as a soul tie. Someone is wanting to come together with you, but they don't know how to improve something because they know their true colors have shown or is showing. And they could also be going through a tower moment now that you have walked away. Something has become a stain on their heart due to unfinished business. Someone definitely thought they were getting the last laugh or getting over in a scenario. Now they're trying to bandage something, put something together that they now know affects them deeply, but they never thought it would humble them. Someone sits in regret when it comes to what they know is forbidden, but I feel this energy thought they knew what they were doing. They thought they were a jack of all trades when it comes to manipulation and silence. This energy thought that they could overplay you, outplay you, run out of time, or this energy thought that you would eventually come back around. They thought that they could wait you out. So for many of you, this energy never intended to lose you, but they never really understood the fact that they could make some choices that could push you away forever. Because they're definitely in their head about you. But due to the pain, many of you have chosen to accept the fact that this energy needs to move out of intention or not at all when it comes to you. For many of you, you feel like this energy has a lack of remorse or no remorse at all. And this is why they ended up investing their time and energy into something else. And this is why many of you are no longer giving your time and energy to them. I feel this is their biggest regret. Burning a bridge with you here with the fire energy because they're now feeling hopeless. And this is why someone is plotting, thinking, wondering what to do. I feel like this is someone who is wanting to set their intentions when it comes to you. Yet their lies and their fairy tales have them emotionally delayed and in regret about burning bridges with you and other energies that were only sent to help them, guide them. Yet they invested elsewhere. For many of you, I feel you had downloads when it comes to something you feel hopeless about or someone who burned a bridge with you. Fire energy here of Leo, Sagittarius, and also Aries. I feel many of you had to release something. Release yourself from some unfinished business because someone is now under pressure, homesick, in regret. Someone is in regret because they feel you're now tuned out. Someone is wanting to take a leap of faith when it comes to this love story because they feel now you're just drowning them out. I feel this energy is drowning in the silence. The silence that they made or provoked is now causing them to fall apart. Someone wants you to open your heart, yet they're fearing that you're scared or not open to loving them. There's a lot of emotions here that are keeping them in doubt. Yet this could also be the energy of Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. This is someone who's still trying to blend in. There is sudden change here that is unexplainable, but I feel this is someone who no longer wants to be in regret, but whatever they're doing is not on target. And this is why someone keeps losing you, or someone keeps putting themselves in position to let you slip away. Someone feels like you're tuned out, or the silence is starting to get deafening. But they feel this love story isn't over, the connection isn't over. But for many of you, this unfinished business is something you're no longer wanting to drown in. You almost feel like there's no end game, but I feel it's the secrets that keep you astray. But without getting rid of what is undone, I see no change without a confession. I feel this energy is wanting you to be in the energy you once was in, but I feel due to their issues and their problems, they have changed the way you look at many things, and they're wondering if it's for good. Let's get some more energy here from this deck. So someone feels like they learned a lesson. They can't copy and paste you. I feel the lights are on, but no one's home when it comes to someone who feels like they have already learned a lesson. But I feel if they have learned a lesson, they would have never been in the energy of plotting on you or against you. I feel this energy is plotting because they really don't know what to do. As I said before, this is someone who wants to set their intentions when it comes to you. Yet due to fairy tales and embellishments, this energy is emotionally and mentally delayed and confused how to do it or even embrace you. I feel this is someone who now feel publicly embarrassed or feels like they have learned a lesson on trying to embarrass you, dismiss you, or keep silent about a truth. I feel like someone is regretting not telling the truth about what really happened in a situation with you or how they completely changed on you. I feel they could be laying it on thick when it comes to the stories they tell or even the gratitude. So it seems like someone is not wanting everything to come out here because they know they're still attached to some old ways or thinking that will eventually cause them to see they didn't know you like they thought they knew you. I feel like this energy never gave you any gratitude. They completely changed on you and they're not giving the truth or they're trying to justify something. But I feel many of you are getting downloads that something can't be trusted or someone is still embellishing the truth because whatever they're doing, they're laying it on thick. I feel like this energy is being humbled by your silence because the more distance there is, the more this energy starts to feel or even think that something is missing. I feel this energy, as I said before, is plotting not just with you, but in life, still cutting corners, still not understanding they need to go deeper. But I feel the universe, karma, consequence, is about to prove otherwise. I feel this is someone who is very dismissive and they changed on you and now they're wanting your attention after they realize they can't alter, control, or delete you. This energy now wants to play nice. I feel someone is wanting to play nice after playing games of childish behaviors, never giving you the true attention you deserve or gratitude. Something failed, and I feel it failed big time. It crashed and burned. Someone is getting karma. I feel someone is getting karma, and this is why they're wanting attention, because karma is definitely getting the best of them. Yet now that they have lost control or they realize they're not on top, someone is being cryptic about change. Someone is being cryptic about wanting attention, being fake, being childish. Or in some way, someone's just run out of game because someone knows something is missing, as they have thoughts of making something right or getting closer to their purpose in life and those around them. They're starting to do things that they never intended to do. But I feel someone is truly wanting others to see they have intentions towards you, gratitude towards you, but they're still being cryptic about their intentions, their shadow work, because they still have a lot to do, especially when it comes to you. Let's get some more energy here, Holy Spirit. Let's get some more energy. Other messages. So it seems like someone feels stuck in the middle when it comes to someone is sugarcoating the fact that they're wanting to play nice with you. This is someone who is laying it on thick when it comes to their childish behaviors, because someone switched up on you because they were setting you up to fail. Someone was trying to humble you, and now they're being humbled. They're embarrassed. Someone is embarrassed about their mob-like mentality, or the fact that they took you for granted, because now they're going to have to start from scratch, from zero. But I feel this was meant to change someone who thought that they would never have to be in this position. Wow. So, as I said before, this is someone who is wanting to play nice because they know they switched up on you, trying to get others to laugh behind your back. Someone is now going through their memories. So, it seems someone is going through the memories of them setting you up to fail, or laughing behind your back, or trying to get others to do so. I feel this energy was engaged in something that they would rather not talk about, because they were definitely stringing something along and wearing their heart on their sleeve. I feel this energy is feeling some type of way about you oversharing, or they could be oversharing about you and being optimistic about it because they're looking for an opportunity. So someone knows that they went too far in a situation with a mob-like mentality or childish behaviors, but the fact that you don't need them or you're not looking for love when it comes to them, that has them in their feelings. They're embarrassed by it. And this is why someone is wanting to play nice with you, or they're laying it on thick when it comes to those who are speaking about you, yet they're not wanting everyone to know the full truth. I feel you have left your mark on someone and they feel like you're leveling up. So someone feels like you're no longer putting up with something and you're not a doormat. And this is why they're trying to bait and switch or do something very strategic when it comes to something in public. Someone feels like you're unwilling to share, and this is why they feel like they can't trust you to just come back. They feel like they have to do more, say more, do more, but I feel it's not what they say, it's what they do that bothers you. Someone knows they need to start from scratch, especially after wasting time or keeping a grudge. This energy was skating on thin ice, especially when it comes to something that they were trying to put you on blast for, or a hostile environment that they created. I feel this is someone who is now at a crossroads. This energy feels like they were sidetracked because they don't even remember why they were even upset with you, or even why this started. But I feel this energy is starting to do something out of intention, or even out of a place of manifestation or good intention. But I feel this energy is letting something play out when it comes to their actions and their words, even if they don't mean to. Someone is trying to use their intentions as well as their intuition. Someone's trying to use their intuition after making some comments or doing some deep-seated things towards you. I feel this is someone who no longer wants to speak on you in a false way. Someone is wanting to come out of an evil heart. I feel this energy is easily bothered, not wanting to be easily bothered. This energy knows they got caught up. Someone knows they got caught up. But I feel it's the fact that they never thought that you would win in the end that truly affects them. Because someone knows you're over the drama. And they're just hoping you're not in the energy of not looking back. For many of you, you're not wanting to settle. For many of you, you're trying to keep something light. You're trying to be the adults about something, but whatever it is, you're needing to be applauded for it. Because for some of these energies, they don't even deserve it. They don't deserve your kindness, your silence, or even your attention. I feel the truth lives no matter what, and many of you are not taking it easy on someone who is insecure, and I feel you are cautious because of the things they have shown you. I feel you're cautious because they have shown you in so many ways they just can't get it right. The broken promises, the lies, the betrayals, their scarce mentality, or the fact that they have been on a hunt or a witch hunt for you for so long. You're tired of dealing with someone you feel may never change. And this is why you could be holding back or just allowing your silence to speak volumes for you. Because in so many ways, psychologically, verbally, and mentally, someone is doing things to ease the mood or help them avoid or dismiss what they have taken you through or even what they're going through. And this is why they're plotting and struggling to get through. I feel this is someone who is trying to control you. And when they couldn't control you, this energy was trying to alter something, delete something. Now this energy is hoping you don't remember something. In so many ways, this energy doesn't want you to remember, but they do. They're strategic about what they want you to remember about the past. This energy is coming out as a sheep or wanting you to be a sheep. Someone is wanting you to follow, but someone is still being petty in some way when it comes to a facade that has now obviously crashed and burned. Something has crashed and burned when it comes to family ties. This is why someone is being strategic about their karma and how they are realizing something has come back to haunt them. For many of you, this is someone who is coming out as a master manipulator, someone who is unhealed and scarred, but also stirring the pot. I feel this is someone who has a trail of doubt or a trail of troubles, and this is why they're always causing mischief. Now they're wanting to do something publicly because they know they tried to hurt you or burn you privately. Someone is running into a trail of trouble because of their own drama, trauma, and pain, even third-party energy here. I feel someone has opened Pandora's box because all the negativity, all the drama, all the pain is starting to seep out. Someone's in some type of entanglement, and this is why they're still being petty about change. Wow. So this energy appears to be stronger than they are, but I feel this is why they're trying to be stoic, even though there's mental chaos and confusion. This is why someone is trying to speak positively about you in public, even though they know they created or they're in a vicious cycle. I feel this energy is in a vicious cycle when it comes to a facade or being petty or being sheep-like, following the crowd. I feel this is someone who is in a fantasy or an illusion about how they sabotage something, how they have a lack of affection, emotion, or the fact that they get off on the pain of others. The pain or the suffering of others, but I feel this is someone who is just seeking attention and not caring how they got it. This energy was in disillusion about love, how to give it or even receive it, because this energy is on the rebound, but semi-open-minded about what can happen and what can bloom with you. I feel there's a third party here that is causing this energy to go astray or keep them in a space where they believe that they were right or never wrong for what they invested in or the games they played. But I feel it's the fact that you don't know how to take them that keeps you at a distance, or in the energy of them putting in more effort just so you can understand or even believe their efforts, their love, their affections are real. I feel this energy wants to bloom or something to grow when it comes to you, but them wearing a mask keeps them in fantasy, la la land. Even though they're lovesick, wanting attention, this energy is still defensive and taking downgrades because they can level up or open up when it comes to you. I feel this is someone who has taken a downgrade when it comes to life. This energy thinks about you because they know you were generous, or this energy is in a place of being open-minded because they're fragile, broken, or they're starting to realize how fragile something is. I feel someone is thinking about you or wanting to reach out to you just because. But I also feel this energy has one foot in and one foot out the door. When it comes to options, I feel things are more salty than sweet when it comes to someone you feel just might be clowning around. I feel this energy is clowning around, not being sure when it comes to clarity. I feel getting the truth from them is very taxing, as they could be stuck or bound to some false ways of thinking or attachment. Someone still could be bound to wanting to run the show, lead the way, when they're not wanting to realize they are lost themselves. I feel something is taxing when it comes to clarity, when it comes to this energy. They're always clowning around, not giving you honest energy, because in many ways they're showing their truth. They're showing their hand when it comes to a slow fade. Something has become short and sweet. Even if this energy has had a light bulb moment or some type of realization, they're still fighting with something. There's still strings attached when it comes to someone who's trying to be stoic. Something is on the back burner. So someone is definitely trying to resist how something ended with you. They're not wanting to be honest about how something completely faded away. They're on the defense about it. But I feel deep down we can't reject the fact that they still want something to work. They still want something to work, but I feel for many of you, you just might feel like it's an emotional heist. Because this energy is always draining others emotionally, mentally, or even financially. Yet I sense the fact that this energy has shown you so many avenues of disappointment. I feel many of you are cautious because you don't know whether they want to sink the ship or come aboard. I feel many of you are just tired of taking chances. Taking chances when it comes to someone who is just unsure. Unsure about you, unsure about life, unsure about change. I feel this energy is drowning in what they're refusing to see for sure, because they're coming out as calculating. Someone's being calculating when it comes to what is fated, because something is churning, something is brewing. And this is why many of you see this as an emotional heist, because this energy is still wounded and tripping. I feel this is someone who is unhealed, still stirring the pot, giving the cold shoulder because they're still distracted. Someone is still distracted, trying to put something in the energy of being fixed, a fixer-upper type energy. Something is all hype. I feel this is someone who is realizing something or someone is a dead end, and this is why they're thinking about you. I feel for many of you, you could have warned them about something or someone, and now something is dead silence. Many of you are allowing this energy to go through what they fought so much to keep. But now that something is churning or something is brewing, Someone is realizing something may never end, or something is dead already. Because someone is stashing something away. They're in solitude. I feel this energy is in solitude, and even though they know they're in a vicious cycle and going through mental conflict, someone knows that your silence could be the deadliest weapon. Someone knows something is on a different page, but I feel the true weapon here that kills everything is their mental issues, their identity crisis, trust issues, or the fact that they're still stuck in the past. This energy is in a space of overload. I feel this energy is in a space of endings and overload because they're still in the wreckage. Yet I feel time is ticking when it comes to someone who is stoic. This energy is having a light bulb moment because they need to seek change before they pretend to change. I feel giving fake energy will only push many of you away. But I feel this is someone who is still fighting with the fact that they have already showed their hand. Because it's already a slow fade. A slow fade that is short and sweet when it comes to the facade. A fiasco that is taxing but needs clarity. I feel this energy knows something needs clarity, but they are finding a hard time or space to deal with it. They want to believe they have changed, and they even want you to believe it as well. Yet I sense through their heartbreak and consequence, they'll realize they don't got this. And time isn't on their side when it comes to whatever they're trying to churn or come up with. Because whatever they're brewing, it won't last because it has no foundation. Someone is still in a fantasy to what they took for granted with you. And this is why time is ticking when it comes to boundaries and trust issues. Someone is still fighting with self and conflict with self. And this is why something has become a vicious cycle. I feel this energy could be holding on to a poker face. This is why they're coming out as stoic, but also going through an overflow of emotions of what they sabotage with you or even in their own life. I feel this energy is lacking affection due to wounds from the past, growing up. Please take it how it resonates, but I feel this energy has also used it as a plot twist or an easy way out, just so they don't have to acknowledge what they are doing because of their own pain. I feel this is someone who's going through a lot, wanting to look you up, thinking something is a jackpot when it comes to you. Someone knows that you are generous, but they're trying not to lose their cool. This is why they're trying to come up with something just because. I feel this energy has love on the brain, emotion on the brain, because they know that you are still winning in a situation that they know they were trying to bait you in. Someone wants you to see and feel that they are still into you. Someone wants you to feel they still have love for you, but I feel if they don't come real, if they don't come authentic, I feel their time will be wasted. Many of you will be too busy with their light and your own energy to deal with someone's antics. Someone who is careless and obsessive. So it seems like someone doesn't like to be ignored. Your silence is truly killing someone who never thought that they would be affected. Not like this. I feel someone who is trying to seem like they're stoic is truly obsessive. They want to be perceived as unfazed by the fact that they abuse their position. And now that you are stepping into your power, someone is trying to still appear that they can care less. But I feel their reputation is involved. And this is why someone is speaking on you. But I feel they will be eventually humbled by what has been said or not said. For many of you, this energy has gained a bad reputation of being a sheep in wolf's clothing, or a karmic friend, a karmic loser, a karmic energy who is always causing chaos, starting drama. Now someone is all in their head about you not seeing them the same. Someone is all in their head, not trying to seem phased, not trying to look like they're really truly looking you up or even talking about you in private, whether it's good or bad. Someone is wanting to kiss up to you. This is why they're talking about you. wanting to make an offer. So someone is talking about you because they're all in their head, wanting or feeling like they need to kiss your ass. Someone is wanting to give something to you. Someone is wanting to come back, but this energy is feeling like you're not interested in the fake energy, the fake and phony smiles. This energy feels threatened by you in some way, and this is why they're coming with something material when they should be coming from the heart. Wow. This is someone who has invested in some scare tactics. I feel this energy is sad, upset, going through karma, wanting to release the burden. But I feel they're also going through some legal issues, justice, karma, consequence for being an imposter. Someone feels like you're not interested because of their changes or a dirty offer. For many of you, you want nothing material, or someone, I take that back, someone wants their money back, but whatever it is, someone feels like they wasted time doing or giving whatever they intended to give to you to someone else. I feel this energy has a lot of bad habits of threatening or trying to be threatening. Because there's a lot of fantasy, dreaming, scare tactics. This is someone who was trying to win at all costs, and this is why they're in their head about how they were being fake and phony with you. An imposter. Because now they're obsessed. Or they think you're obsessed. Wow, this is the energy feels you're obsessed with thinking of the past, when many of you don't think of it at all, not in the way that they do. I feel you think of some things, but only to remind you of who you're dealing with. I feel this is someone who doesn't want you to feel they ain't shit, but this energy is also wanting you to be hooked in some way. This is why they're threatened by you. Someone's fishing for compliments, fishing for comments, fishing for energy when it comes to you. Someone is wanting evidence, or someone is worried about what evidence you may have against them. I feel this is someone who has become very toxic, and this is why they have wasted time. And this is another reason why they don't know how to come at you. But I feel in this season, they are being humbled. Because as I said before, this energy is wanting to play nice, because they're worried about what is being said about them and what you think about them, and also because of this karma. Because someone is now realizing how real it is to have someone like you after being surrounded by the fake for so long. Final energies here. Of course, if you guys have enjoyed the reading, please let me know by commenting down below or liking this video. Final energy here, Holy Spirit. Final message. Final messages here. Someone is wanting to make an offer here to lighten the load, lighten the burden, raise their vibration. Someone is wanting to give something to you. Someone is wanting to find a way back to your heart, but I feel someone is also worried about their reputation. I feel many of you may see this energy as a karmic energy, while they may see you as home. They are still love struck. Someone is still wanting to think about making this offer or making something solid with you, but they're trying to be patient when they should be fighting for something. Someone should be fighting for your forgiveness. And this is why many of you are making no attempt to ease their pain, because it's that very pain that pushes them to change or get something right when it finally comes to you. Because from what I can see, they just want you to believe. Someone wants you to believe in them again. They want to see the truth and the innocence in this relationship again. But I feel someone broke that, and they're starting to feel lonely, crying over the position they have put themselves in. I feel someone is more affected by how they're being seen, how people are now speaking about them, yet not speaking to them. This is someone who is now going all out behind the scenes, speaking positive about you when they once were speaking negative or trying to set the tone. Someone's trying to set the tone about you. Now they're wanting to set things right by speaking in positive tones about you. Almost if they still have access to you. Someone is wanting to seem like they've been grateful all along. But this is someone who was never truly grateful to you. Just so they don't have to feel that nagging feeling of embarrassment. Someone's trying to save face so they don't look like a fool for losing your respect or just plain out losing you. Someone is trying to spin a narrative, pretending they're grateful. Wow. When they just don't want to feel foolish for losing your trust and your attention, for being on the dark side of things. I feel someone feels like they need to be material with you because they feel that's all they have, but I feel this energy doesn't have much to offer you, and this is why they're going the material route. And even if they go the material route, there's not a lot to give. Someone needs to come from the heart, but I feel when it comes to the heart, this energy feels they don't know how to tap into that side of them. I feel there is still attachments here. I feel there is still attachment here that is playing on their heart, but this energy is wanting to come out of this stressful place or this stressful state of mind. Someone is wanting to play to win when it comes to the journey that they have chosen, but their weaknesses and desires have them nervous, emotional, fatigued, and tired, because this is a spiritual journey to clear their mind, their heart, their soul. And this is why they're reminiscing about you. But I feel it's not clearing enough away because they're still silent, still keeping things at bay. But I feel them being silent is only causing more anxiety and tears, tension. That's only going to leave them worried about the guilt. I feel this is someone who is worried about the burden that this will leave on their heart, as it seems you may have knocked them down a peg, knocked them off their game or their pedestal when it comes to how they previously thought of you. Wow. So it seems like you knocked someone off their pedestal when it comes to how they previously thought that you would be naive or emotional to their issues, too emotional to see or speak what you know is true. However, I feel it's your silence that is causing them to recant. Recant or reflect on their lies or pretend they have always wanted the best for you, or even your biggest cheerleader. But I feel if they were your biggest cheerleader, this energy would never be pushing a narrative. This energy would be living the truth. But without it, the guilt will only continue to weigh heavy on their fragile heart because someone is truly depressed. This energy is depressed and feeling alone, unbalanced, because they don't think you believe. Someone feels like you don't believe in the love anymore, and this is why things are weighing on their heart, even though they know in the beginning, or even in the middle, or even the present, they were never playing to win. But I feel their investments and the fact that they are tongue-tied and speechless over you is causing someone to have a change of heart. And that change of heart is long overdue. But as I said before, it's the silence that's starting to break them, because someone is trying to pretend they were always there for you, always wanting to invest emotionally, but I feel it's their challenges that are starting to break them down as well. Because in so many ways, someone knows they were the very ones leading the pack or antagonizing the mob. I feel this is someone who was antagonizing a situation, not being grateful, someone who was tapping into their own ego or dark side, and I feel they could be trying to spark some type of new narrative because of their reputation, or the fact that they are now realizing trying to affect yours isn't going to affect how others see them. It only makes things worse, and this is why someone is brokenhearted and they got the blues. Someone is now realizing they should have been patient. Something would have evolved, something would have changed, but I feel someone let go and now they feel all they have left is the memories. They're in a space of indecision. They're upset. They're screwed up in their head They can't clear their mind, they can't clear their head because they couldn't trust the process. Yet I sense they move this way because they don't trust themselves, and by not trusting themselves, they can't trust anyone else. Because in so many ways, this energy clearly doesn't know what moves your heart. Because all they really have to do is tell the truth. Because I feel in all of the ways this energy could be broken by you, they never would have thought. They never would have thought it would be by your silence. I feel in all the ways to let them know how you truly feel, your silence is the worst. Because someone is now in indecision about who to trust, what to be upset about. I feel this energy is upset, trying to trust the process, but this energy feels like you will never believe in them again, and this is why they're upset, depressed, and starting to have a guilty conscience about the secrets. The secrets they feel now will never come to an end. Someone feels like they will never be able to set the record straight now that you will never hear them out, now that you feel like their mouth is full of lies. But I feel their actions, it's the fact that their actions should be speaking louder than their words. Many of you won't be listening to anything they have to say, even though they want your trust so much. Someone wants your trust, but I feel you've learned through the journey that they're going to have to learn the hard way when it comes to love and respecting you. Because now that you are cautious because of their lies, someone is now making decisions, now that the silence has made them feel something is final. But I feel many of you are cautious and trusting what you feel within, and the energy that this energy has given and is giving, as you could be cautious for a reason, as many of you have learned that energy never lies. And because of their need of being free, wanting attention, something is broken, and it just might be for good. As you have learned, if their actions don't match their words, they can't be heard or trusted. Because many of you are in fear or even protecting your heart from someone who doesn't even understand or even realize how done you are. Wow. I feel someone was definitely battling with position here, who's captain, who is to lead this situation. Someone was wanting to humble you, wanting you to be a little bit more submissive in a situation. But I feel it's the very reason many of you are being cautious with this energy or tapping into the energy that is given. Because when it comes to what can be heard, someone has made it very hard to trust them. I feel for many of you, you have learned once they can't get their way, this energy will lash out or do something to get a reaction. Yet I sense once you learned their games, you chose not to play, causing a chain reaction in what they see and believe these days. As I sense this energy could be making actions or choices out of their misery or pain. Yet I sense once their needs change and their circumstances, so will they. Because once they realize they can't move you or run your show, they'll have no problem trying their best to sink your ship. Yet I sense they should be careful or mindful when dealing with you, because you are not who they pretend to be. You're going to come direct and brutally from the heart, because whether you choose to speak to them or not, the message of your efforts will be heard, as someone continues to be humbled by your silence as well as your absence. I hope you guys have enjoyed this reading and has gained some food for thought. If so, let me know by commenting down below or liking this video. Hope to see you again, guys. Bye.